Life unfolds like a winding river, its course shaped by countless encounters and partings. For half a century, I wandered along its banks, often blind to the profound truth that lay hidden in plain sight. Now, with eyes wide open, I see clearly. Every soul that crosses our path carries a purpose, a lesson, a gift. They are not mere happenstance, but rather carefully placed stepping stones on our journey to enlightenment. In the bustling marketplace of existence, we bump into strangers, forge friendships, and sometimes find ourselves entangled in the web of love or conflict. Each interaction, no matter how fleeting or lasting, leaves an imprint on our being. Like a master sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble, these encounters slowly reveal the masterpiece that is our true self. As we delve into the wisdom gleaned from 50 years of living, let us approach these teachings with an open heart and a quiet mind. Let the words wash over you like gentle rain, nourishing the seeds of understanding that lie dormant within. For in recognizing the purpose behind every meeting, we unlock the door to a life of profound meaning and connection. 1. The mirror of self-reflection. In the stillness of a moonlit pond, we see our reflection most clearly. So too do the people in our lives serve as mirrors, revealing aspects of ourselves we may have overlooked or denied. The angry colleague who triggers our frustration might be showing us our own unresolved anger. The kind stranger whose smile brightens our day could be reminding us of our capacity for joy. These human mirrors appear when we need them most, often when we're ready to confront a truth about ourselves. They challenge us to look beyond the surface, to dive deep into the waters of self-awareness. In doing so, we begin to understand that every interaction is an opportunity for growth, a chance to polish the mirror of our soul. Consider the times when you felt strongly about someone, be it love or dislike. What qualities in them evoked such feelings? Often we'll find that these are qualities we either aspire to or struggle with within ourselves. By recognizing this, we can transform every encounter into a lesson in self-discovery. 2. The teachers of patience and compassion. Life's classrooms are not always found within four walls. Sometimes they appear in the form of difficult people who test our limits and push our buttons. The colleague who never meets deadlines, the family member who criticizes everything we do, the driver who cuts us off in traffic. These are not obstacles to our peace, but rather our greatest teachers of patience and compassion. When faced with challenging individuals, our first instinct might be to avoid them or respond with anger. But what if we viewed them as sent by the universe to help us cultivate virtues we lack? The slow-moving cashier becomes a lesson in slowing down and being present. The argumentative friend becomes an opportunity to practice active listening and empathy. By reframing these encounters, we transform frustration into gratitude. We begin to see that everyone, even those who cause us discomfort, has something valuable to teach us. In learning to extend compassion to those we find difficult, we ultimately learn to be more compassionate with ourselves. Through the catalysts of change, just as a caterpillar needs the confines of a chrysalis to transform into a butterfly, we often need the pressure of certain relationships to evolve into our higher selves. Some people enter our lives not to stay, but to initiate a process of metamorphosis. These catalysts of change might appear as a challenging boss who pushes us to exceed our own expectations, a romantic partner whose departure forces us to confront our fears of abandonment, or a friend whose success inspires us to pursue our dreams. They shake us out of our comfort zones, compelling us to grow in ways we never thought possible. While these relationships may be temporary, their impact is lasting. They leave us forever changed, having sparked a fire within us that continues to burn long after they've gone. In recognizing these individuals as agents of transformation, we can approach even the most difficult transitions with a sense of purpose and gratitude. 4. The messengers of wisdom. In the garden of life, wisdom often blooms in unexpected places. Sometimes it's not the sage on the mountain who imparts the most profound truths, but the child playing in the mud. Every person we encounter carries a piece of knowledge, a fragment of insight that we might need on our journey. Consider the homeless man whose gratitude for a simple meal reminds us of the abundance in our lives, or the elderly neighbor whose stories of resilience during wartime inspire us to face our own challenges with courage. These messengers of wisdom appear in many guises, often when we least expect them. To receive their teachings, we must cultivate a beginner's mind, approaching each interaction with openness and curiosity. What can this person teach me? What universal truth is hidden in their words or actions? By adopting this perspective, we transform every conversation into a potential revelation, every encounter into a step towards enlightenment. 5. The weavers of our destiny. Imagine life as a vast tapestry with each person we meet adding a thread to its intricate design. Some threads are vibrant and prominent, running throughout the fabric of our existence. Others appear briefly, adding a subtle hue before blending into the background. Yet each is essential to the overall pattern. The childhood friend who introduced us to a hobby that became our passion. The teacher who believed in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. The stranger whose kind word came at just the right moment. All these individuals play a role in shaping our path. They are the weavers of our destiny, their influence often extending far beyond what we can see in the moment. By recognizing the interconnectedness of all our relationships, we begin to see the grand design of our lives. We understand that there are no insignificant encounters, no meaningless interactions. Each person who crosses our path contributes to the unfolding of our unique story, guiding us towards our true purpose. 6. The healers of our wounds. In the journey of life, we all carry wounds, some visible, others hidden deep within our hearts. The people we encounter often serve as healers, helping us to mend these broken parts of ourselves. Sometimes this healing comes through love and support. Other times it comes through conflict and pain. The friend who listens without judgment allows us to voice our deepest fears, bringing them into the light where they can be examined and released. The partner who triggers our insecurities gives us the opportunity to confront and heal old traumas. Even those who hurt us can be our greatest healers, for they show us where we still need to grow, forgive, and let go. These healers may not always be gentle in their methods. Like a bone that must be reset to heal properly, sometimes the most profound healing comes through temporary discomfort. But if we can remain open to the lesson, trusting in the process, we'll find that each difficult encounter leaves us stronger, more whole than before.
7.
The guardians of balance. In the dance of existence, we often find ourselves swaying between extremes. It's in this delicate balance that we encounter individuals who act as our stabilizers, our guardians of equilibrium. These people enter our lives to help us find our center when we've strayed too far in one direction. Consider the friend who encourages us to relax and enjoy life when we've become too focused on work, or the mentor who pushes us to strive harder when we've grown complacent. These guardians of balance appear at crucial moments, gently or sometimes forcefully, nudging us back toward the middle path. Their presence in our lives reminds us of the importance of harmony. They teach us that true wisdom lies not in extremes, but in finding the middle way. By recognizing these individuals and heeding their guidance, we learn to navigate life's challenges with greater grace and stability.
8. The mirrors of our potential.
Just as a clear lake reflects the vastness of the sky, certain individuals in our lives reflect our untapped potential. They see in us what we often fail to see in ourselves, serving as living reminders of what we could become. This mirror might be a teacher who recognizes a talent we didn't know we possessed, inspiring us to explore new realms of creativity. It could be a friend who believes in our dreams even when we've lost faith, rekindling our passion and determination. Or it might be a child whose innocence and wonder reawaken our own sense of curiosity about the world. These mirrors of potential challenge us to grow beyond our self-imposed limitations. They invite us to step into a larger version of ourselves, to embrace possibilities we may have dismissed or forgotten. By recognizing and honoring these individuals, we open ourselves to profound transformation and self-realization.
9.
The way showers on our path. Life's journey is rarely a straight path. It's filled with twists and turns, forks in the road, and sometimes seemingly insurmountable obstacles. In these moments of uncertainty, we encounter way showers, individuals who illuminate the path ahead even if only for a brief moment. A way shower might appear as a stranger who gives us directions when we're lost in an unfamiliar city. On a deeper level, it could be a book author whose words provide clarity during a time of confusion, or a wise elder whose life experiences offer guidance for our own journey. These way showers don't necessarily tell us which path to take. Instead, they help us see the options more clearly, empowering us to make our own choices. They remind us that while the journey is ours alone, we're never truly alone on the path. By acknowledging these guides and remaining open to their wisdom, we navigate life's labyrinth with greater confidence and purpose. As we reach the end of this exploration, we find ourselves back at the beginning, but with new eyes. The truth that took 50 years to fully grasp now shines brightly. Every person we encounter, every relationship we form, serves a higher purpose in our journey of growth and self-discovery. From the mirrors that reflect our true selves to the catalysts that spark our transformation, From the messengers of wisdom to the weavers of our destiny, from the healers of our wounds to the guardians of our balance, from the reflections of our potential to the way showers on our path. Each plays a vital role in shaping who we are and who we are becoming. This understanding invites us to approach each interaction, each relationship with a sense of reverence and curiosity. What lesson does this person bring? What part of myself am I being called to examine or develop? How is this encounter contributing to my growth and the unfolding of my life's purpose? By embracing this perspective, we transform our daily lives into a sacred journey of constant learning and evolution. We begin to see the divine orchestration behind even the most seemingly random encounters. We recognize that we are all interconnected, each of us serving as teachers and students for one another in this great school of life. As we move forward, let us carry this wisdom in our hearts. Let us greet each new face, each renewed connection with openness and gratitude. For in doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also become conscious participants in the growth and evolution of others. Remember, it is not by chance that you have encountered these words today. Perhaps they too serve a purpose in your journey, inviting you to see your relationships and interactions through new eyes. As you go forth, may you recognize the profound purpose behind every soul that crosses your path. And may this recognition lead you to a life of deeper meaning, connection, and awakening.